got this arrow business. I'm not going to mess around with gems until we get, codes and arrows. So there may be a brief intermission. I'm not that good with anagrams, and well, I guess I'm no worse than anyone else, but I get bored. So let's see, which means I'm not very good at it. Well, one problem with this is that you don't have any C's or stuff, so I was kind of hoping that Claire Leaked would be in there somewhere, but she's not. That's a bad sign. And I could be kind of a wimpy adventurer and just like hoof it south and go the other way entirely without like going for the gusto, but that's not very Tunnels and Trolls. I mean, I'm noted for my adventure, right? My little dwarven guy. I'm not going to say, too hard. Looks just like the front of the D&D Monster Player's Handbook, but pass. No, not going to happen. Screw it. I'm not smart enough. So I'm going to turn the arrow on the pedestal. Go to 8E. Might be all zero for me, but let's find out. Well, first of all, let's see if I freeze. 8E. I do not freeze by rolling a 6. And what did it say? 8E. The pivoted arrow is a magical nexus point of great importance in this place. Big surprise. By turning it, you have instigated an interesting sequence of events. Go to 11C. Kind of wish I knew what I was doing when I did that by breaking the code, but I didn't. So 11C. The spring thaw has begun. Wait. I just instigated the spring thaw? The Leels Ugun, great fire elemental, has returned to his ancestral home. A sudden blast of superheated air comes toward you. You stagger in the suffocating wave of heat. Okay, this is all bad news. The whole drift ice explodes and melts all over the place, and the big king humongous fire elemental comes home, probably wondering like why it's early or something, and shrapnel, ominous creakings, heavy ice blocks which form the floor and ceiling are sagging. If you curl up into a ball and cower under your pack, go to 10F. If you run away at top speed along the corridor, go to 2G. I'll take the runaway at top speed, Alex, and make my saving roll for chilliness, although I'm not quite sure that really counts anymore, but I get the 10. I roll a 9, so I'll take the adventure points. And 2G, it tells me. So go to 2 and G. The ice blocks which make up the floor rapidly melt away. You take a step on a block which cannot take your weight. The floor drops away down into a formless black void. You lose consciousness. Proceed to 12A. 2G. 12A. Ooh. Doubles. I end up with a 19 on that for the adventure points. And let's see here. I've 12A. It's a big one. All right then. Well, what happened is that I wake up in a dark room of coal black marble with some flickering lamplight, and they are the Dark Lords of Sinity, the rulers of the realm of the dark. And apparently I really, really helped the Dark Realm because by blasting the whole thing. Anyway, the point is that now they can invade the realm of light, and interestingly enough, our forces burst through and even now are driving on the citadel of Claire Leaked, the center of the realm of light. So the goddess who never really got a chance to help me, but whose stuff I was finding, is the ruler of the realm of light. And anyway, so now her citadel is going to get totaled by these guys. None of this concerns you, however, as you are not of this realm and our politics must bore you. That's sort of a funny line. So I get a ring of black ivory, which allows me to understand any languages, which is kind of awesome. And but I have to be standing in shadow. There you go. So he carefully outlines the stat block for the ring for me. Then I appear in my room with my treasure and my ring and 750 more experience points. They call them experience points in here, not adventure points. Little bleed going on in systems there. And you are done. Okay. There you go. I took a few ouchies and I moved an arrow, and that's that. Seems to be a little content in there about this Lady of Clairlicht business. I always get that with some of these adventures, that there's some backstory or stuff. I mean, I didn't run into the Lady of Clairlicht or anything like that to talk to her, or anything of the kind. And so I ended up. Now, is that bad? Is that bad that I helped like the dark-skinned warriors like invade the realm of light, or am I overreading that, or is this, would the politics just bore me? Um, Good call. Good question. Thank you so much for joining me for Circle of Ice